The waking of Xylar. The awakening of Xylar did not occur suddenly. For centuries, it had slumbered in the void between worlds, coiled within the very fabric of spacetime. Its scales shimmered like molten suns, pulsating with ancient power. It had been a silent observer, dreaming, shaping the galaxies with its unconscious will. But the balance was breaking. Somewhere in the distant corners of the cosmos, a subtle shift had roused it, a ripple in the celestial web. The chosen few, the seers of Ilara, were the first to feel the disturbance. Their visions turned to nightmares, and their dreams filled with the echoes of Xylar's hunger. Each seer experienced the same haunting image, a colossal serpent slithering through the cosmos, its shadow stretching across galaxies, consuming light, life, and existence itself. Ilara, humanity's last sanctuary. Ilara was a world unlike any other, a planet cradled by twin sapphire suns that bathed its lush forests and endless plains in a golden blue hue. For millennia, it had served as a haven for humanity, a species scattered across the stars after the Great Exodus. While their ancestors had wielded immense technological power, the people of Ilara had chosen a different path. Through centuries of coexistence with their world, the Ilarans developed an innate connection to its rhythms. They became attuned to the ley lines of energy that coursed through the planet, learning to harmonize with its pulse. This symbiosis birthed unique abilities. Earthshapers could manipulate the terrain with a mere thought, sun singers harnessed the power of the twin suns through their voices, and dream weavers traversed the astral plane, delving into realms unseen by the naked eye. At the heart of this world stood the Sun Temple, a grand structure built around a vast crystalline core that resonated with the energy of the planet. It was here that Lyra, the leader of the seers, brought her dire warning to the Council of Elders. The warning, "The serpent stirs," Lyra declared, her voice trembling with urgency. Her dark eyes, reflecting the light of the twin suns, held a depth that silenced even the most skeptical of the elders. Its shadow has touched the veil. If it awakens fully, it will devour everything, our world, our suns, even the fabric of reality itself. The council chamber fell silent, the weight of her words pressing down on everyone present. Elder Theron, his voice heavy with the burden of his years, finally spoke. "What can we do, Lyra? If the legends are true, we are powerless against such a force." Lyra's gaze hardened. "We are not powerless. The legends speak of the Heart Key, a force intertwined with Ilara's very essence. It was forged by the sun weavers of old, a beacon of hope and protection. We must find a way to awaken it." The journey begins. The council agreed to form a coalition of Ilara's finest. Warriors, scholars, and mystics from every corner of the world answered the call. Among them were the Earth Shapers, who could command the ground beneath their feet, the Sun Singers, whose harmonies channeled the power of the suns, the Dream Weavers, who could navigate the astral plane, and the Lore Keepers, guardians of ancient knowledge. Kale, Lyra's younger brother, was chosen to lead the expedition. Though he doubted his ability to shoulder such a monumental task, Lyra reassured him. "You have always been the bridge between the earth and the stars, Kale. Trust in yourself, as I trust in you." Their journey led them through the most perilous landscapes of Ilara. They crossed the Skybreaker Mountains, where avalanches threatened to bury them at every step, and traversed the Obsidian Wastes, a desert of black glass that reflected the twin suns' light like shards of fire. Along the way, they encountered remnants of ancient civilizations, forgotten ruins, cryptic symbols, and mechanisms powered by dormant energy. In the Whispering Caves, where the air hummed with a forgotten power, the group uncovered fragments of the Sun Weaver's rituals. Each discovery brought them closer to understanding the Heart Key, but time was running out. The serpent's shadow. As the expedition progressed, the signs of Xylar's awakening grew more evident. The skies darkened unnaturally, and the twin suns began to flicker like dying embers. Dreams turned into nightmares, and the very earth seemed to tremble with dread. Zephyr, the leader of the Dream Weavers, returned from her astral journeys with dire news. The serpent grows stronger with each passing day. Its hunger is endless, and its reach is spreading. We must hurry. Kale, burdened by the weight of leadership, struggled to keep the group united. But through his connection with Lyra, he found strength. Her voice, a constant presence in his mind, reminded him of the love and unity that bound their people. The Heart Key awakens. After weeks of treacherous travel, they reached the Emerald Basin, where the Heartstone stood, a colossal obsidian monolith at the nexus of Ilara's ley lines. The group began the ritual, each contributing their unique gifts. The Earth Shapers channeled the planet's energy into the stone, while the Sun Singers sang an ancient melody that resonated with the twin suns. The Dream Weavers held back the encroaching darkness, their minds battling the serpent's growing influence. Kale, guided by the fragments of ancient knowledge, placed his hands on the Heartstone. He focused not on the fear of failure but on his love for Ilara and its people. The stone pulsed beneath his touch, resonating with the planet's heartbeat. With a surge of unimaginable power, the heart key activated. A wave of golden light erupted from the monolith, pushing back Xylar's shadow. The darkness recoiled, retreating into the void, but not without leaving its mark. A fragile victory. The heart key had bought them time, but the threat of Xylar remained. Kale knew that the serpent would return, hungrier and more determined. Yet, he also knew that Ilara's people were stronger than ever. Their unity, their connection to their world, and their indomitable spirit were their greatest weapons. As the light of the twin suns returned, bathing Ilara in their warm embrace, Kale looked to the horizon. The battle for survival was far from over, but for now, they had hope, a light in the darkness. Their story, like the legend